Made smoother than your smoothest criminal. Shamo, about that money, what we get into. Shamo, about that money, get residuals. Shamo.
Yes. Yes, 2 times. Y'all know the vibes though. She like, they go. She like, they go. Okay. Okay. That knock. What it do, people? You're now tuned in.
PubLiC.
PubLiC
PubLiC TV. Oh yeah.
We live, we rolling, we unscripted, we authentic, that feeling back up in here one more again. So if it's your first time, go ahead and hit the like button, subscribe, hit the notification bell. To everybody else, you already know. Tony, there was no other way. We in the end game now. And we is in the end game, people. And we in the end game because the month of Ramadan, which I just finished observing and participating in, is finally over. And I'm coming out on the other side feeling blessed, feeling highly favored, feeling like, yeah, kid, that feeling. And 29 days later, you know what I mean? It's a blessing. And it's always a journey. Every Ramadan is different. And I've been fasting for a little while now. I've been fasting since I was a teen, actually. I think it's a good practice, not only in the religious realm, but, you know, just for those, a lot of people jump on the bandwagon, if you will. You know, I mean, it's a fad now with a lot of Americans and people over here because they recognize the benefit of fasting or intermediate fasting and, you know, getting the body right. But fasting is more than just abstaining from food and drink, you know, on a religious level or in the Islamic realm. You know what I mean? It's much more than that. And actually, you know, that's the hardest part. The abstaining from food and drink. That's, you know, after you've done it for a while and you get in rhythm and you've been doing it and you get accustomed to the long hours of not eating and drinking. And to me, in my opinion, and again, I've been fasting since I was a teen, it gets kind of easy. It gets, it's not as strenuous on the body as it once was when you're just going through it the first time, the second time, the third time, the fourth time, etc. Like LeBron, not 1, not 2, not 3, right? When you've done it for a little while. One of the hardest things of fasting in the month of Ramadan, especially in the summer months, the hot months, and now we just entered spring and it's spring again. Everybody knows it's spring again. It's a Bismarck reference. Rest in peace, right? You know, when you live over here in America or in these hot places, I'm assuming, you know, the women and the ladies, like where the ladies at? They come outside in their whole full glory. Like, you know what I mean? Like Erykah Badu in a window seat and you just walking around butt-ass naked, like bugging naked. That's one of the hardest things. That's just one of the hardest things as far as fasting with your eyes. And you look around and everywhere you turn is like my eyes. And you become Phoebe from Friends. And everywhere you look, it's buns. You know what I mean? And so you have to have a certain level of discipline mentally when walking through these New York streets or these Detroit streets or these LA streets or wherever it is you reside in at and you're fasting in the summer and the hot months. Because the women's be out here full glory, full blast. But you see the thumbnail and you see the title and you say, what does this have to do with JonaThaN MajorS? This has to do with JonaThaN MajorS is that when you come out of Ramadan, for most people that's striving to get better, as we often talk on the channel, and motivation, and you try to, get better every day and whatever it is that you're doing, but ultimately in just being a better version of yourself. You know, people when the Ramadan is over, or a person that, trying to lose weight, you get a good muffin, you lose a couple of inches off the waist, you know what I mean, your muscles start toning up. You see people do backslide. Not everybody, but the thing is, you become like the lady in the lighthouse or whatever it is. That's you weaving the thread or whatever, and then you undo it. You know what I mean? And when it comes to JonaThaN Major and people like him that has built themselves up, and you worked your ass off to get where you at, and she wasn't what you shooting in the gym. You know what I mean? And then you make it, so to speak, successfully wise, notoriety wise. You know what I mean? Obviously, becoming the master of your craft. When something like this happens to you, meaning you get accused of doing something, maybe allegedly, kind of, sort of, you know what I mean? And in this case, he was accused of, physically abusing his, said girlfriend. Now, it happens to be that she's a white woman, you know what I mean? So that puts a whole nother spin and dynamic on this thing. But no matter what race she was, because in my opinion, I don't think that really matters. It's just, it's just the race card because he's black. Oh, but you black, and she's a white woman, you know what I mean? And, at first I did a video on this, and it was like, damn it, man. Like, you know what I mean? He fumbled the bag or woo woo, and then he came out, or his what's the word I'm looking for? His publicist. And then she was a black lady. And I was saying that, damn, like, it seems like a lot of the smart guys, they always hire these women to combat the other women that's saying shit about them. You know what I mean? And Jada once referenced, he said, it's easy to get money, but it's hard to keep it. And this is a small world, so you better guard your secrets. And you say, he was like, we got the evidence, we got the text messages, woo, 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 This is last month, March 24th, March 25th, somewhere around there. Fast forward, you know what I mean? April was almost gone, and this shit is flying by like this. May it be here. Everybody that celebrates Mother's Day, shout outs to my moms. You know what I mean? I don't celebrate Mother's Day. If you know, you know. And, you figure this case would be closed and done with, according to him. Turns out it's not. Turns out he's still spinning in the clip, as I like to say. Turns out he's losing, deals. And I'm not all sure all the intricate plots and all that. It's supposed to be something with Sidney Poitier and another thing he was supposed to do with, what's the dude, Mosley, the book writer, author. And he's losing out. And actually his publicist and a couple other people that's on his team, they start separating themselves now. And you're losing out on other movie deals, etc. And you say, damn, he hasn't even been found guilty yet. But because of her words and the accusations that's put forth against him, you lose. And now you have the Thanos face and you're saying, you know what it's like to lose, to feel so desperately that you're right, yet to fail. And you're losing in public opinion. And so now, I guess TMZ came out, his camp finally released, the text messages. They got little videos of her, going back out and spinning in the club, and she trying to shake out and meet out in the club. You know what I mean? And, whether he's proven innocent or not, which I still think he will be proven innocent. If you in the back of the Uber or Lyft, as I said in the last video, go see the other video. If you get any of these cabs and all that, you on FaceTime, say hi, say cheese, because it's being recorded. And rightfully so. We see cab drivers get done dirty, etc. People doing the most in the back of these cabs. And so the tape should have just revealed that he didn't put his hands on her. He didn't break a thumb or her finger or whatever it was. He didn't smack her around, you know what I mean, because she grabbed his phone and he texting the next woman. But it didn't happen that way. And people is like, oh, that's good for him. He dealing with the Becky with the good hair. And, people is, in public opinion, you're losing. And you lose because you got the ill street blues. You lose. Like, you're losing. And although he may come out and win on the criminal side, in public opinion, you're still lost. And most of the times when cases like this, play out, you lose in public, or you get stained in public, and your name gets smeared and run through the mud. So the correlation between Mr. JonaThaN Majors and Ramadan and coming out, or anything that you're doing to work on yourself, to better yourself, to put yourself in position to win. Like win. Fuck everything else. Win. These niggas ain't shit. Mommy, win, 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 win. Stop chasing that bitch. Win, 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 win. Right, y'all know that's a J-Rock reference. And I'm not saying you can't have a personal life. You can't Hulk smash these joints. Because we know when you build yourself up as a man and you become high value on the financial ladder, not character-wise, not morally-wise, not principle-wise. It's a big difference. You know what I mean? And the difference between me and you, right, it's a big difference. Some people got money, but their character is way flawed. They got money, but they stand for nothing. Their principles is trash. And then there's some people that's dirt poor, but they morally rich. They morals is good. They values is good. The shit that they stand upon, they not budging. Salute to those people, men and women, right? With that being said, you lose in public opinion and you lose your money when you deal with the wrong people. Dealing with the wrong woman or wrong man, ladies, like where the ladies at, turn your whole, you know what I mean, shit 380. And the thing is, the whole message of this coming out of Ramadan is to continue to build upon the strength that you build up. You know, working on your weaknesses so that you can become the best version of yourself. After you do that and you put the hard work in the gym, you don't just go out and blow it with the first check you get, with the first chicks you see in VIP. Now, it look like he been around the block. You know what I mean? Obviously, he got the build and all. Women think he's sexy, etc. So getting women shouldn't be no problem. But what type of women is you dealing with? Is you dealing with the if you see me walking down the street and I start to cry, like your man got to say, now come along. We have a party to attend with some real mature women and some more of our friends. Like, or you dealing with the, you know what I mean, the queens and the chicks with the Batman eyelashes and, you know, the colorful hairs and, you know, that. And again, I'm stereotyping and a lot of it's true, but it doesn't apply to all. So ladies in the back, calm down. Calm down, have a seat. It doesn't apply to everybody, but it does apply. So if it applies, then put it on, wear it, you know what I mean, and brush your shoulders off. And if it don't apply, then let it fly. But when you're dealing with certain type of scallywags and low down, you know what I mean, scum of the earth women, you're going to jam yourself up. And they said, you know, side note, although it's other women coming out and all of a sudden people is coming out of the woodworks and they want to Me Too them. They want to Me Too you, an American Me you know what I mean? And I'm being funny, but I'm not, of course. You know, you got, you know, they saying she came back from the club. Like, you know what I mean? You was up in the club, you know what I mean? Now you back, you blacked out, you in this closet, butt naked in the closet, off of pills. Who knows, you know, what you doing. And it looks bad. The optics of it looks bad. It's like, who, just the type of caliber of woman you dealing with, JonaThaN? Not you, my nigga. Nah, not you. Not you, bro. And again, you know, people put on faces, smiling faces. And when you meet people, that representative be shining like a motherfucker, right? Like, shine your light for the world to see. They faking it to 6 months down the line, 5 months, 4 months, 3 months after they get comfortable. And you're like, damn, this is who you really are? Challenge. They show you who they really are? Why are you dealing with somebody like this? And then to say it's your girlfriend as opposed to a chick you was smashing or a chick you was dealing with, it looks very, very bad. So ladies, gentlemen, and lowlife, don't undo the work that you put in over, you know what I mean? Because one little mistake could get you up out of there. And then do you ever think about when you out of here? Your record deal, video out of here, Mercedes-Benz, right? Your Range Rover and all that shit out of here. Your Ant-Man career and all that, King Dynasty Kane, all that shit out of here. Maybe, kind of, sort of. We have to see how it plays out. But let me know your thoughts in the comments. You know what it is. It's your guy, PubLiC. Y'all was just tuned in. PubLiC TV. We live, we rolling, we unscripted, we authentic, that feeling. Back up in here one more again. Yeah, kid.